Hey there, I'm Joe with sloppyjoesshredshack, and today we're going to be doing a review on a Reverend Airsonic RA. Let's see what I think about this particular instrument. Alright, welcome back to the Shred Shack. Anyways, my name is Joe, and I am your host of the sloppiest guitar channel on YouTube. Now, if you haven't seen my face before, welcome to the Shred Shack, and definitely click subscribe, smash that bell notification, and follow me in all of the upcoming videos. Now, if you have seen me before, welcome back to the Shred Shack. Now, I'm going to cut to the chase here. I want to thank Bruce from Good Times Music for letting me demo his equipment as per usual. He just lets me walk into the store and basically just grab stuff off the wall, tell him that I'm taking it, and then I have to return it the next day. So that is really fun. Now, this Reverend Airsonic RA, he is selling for $11.99, and it's in a coffee burst. Now, personally, I totally understand. $11.99. Kind of expensive. Is it worth the price? In my opinion, absolutely. Now, I'm going to hurry up and just whip through the specs here as I see them real quick. So, right off the bat, we got a 25.5-inch scale length, so your Fender scale length. And then we got a 12-inch radius fretboard, which is really nice. So, Gibson radius, Fender scale length. Now, you got some rail hammer pickups on here, guys. Now, you got some rails right here under the E, A, and D strings, and then you have some slugs under the G, B, and E strings, or the high E is what I should say. Then you got a string-through body with a hardtail bridge here. And then you also have a bass contour knob, a three-way toggle, a volume, a tone, and a Stratocaster style input jack. The wood used on this is, Karina may have already said that, but the wood on the neck is roasted maple. Now, the cool thing is that I love the sound of maple necks and fretboards, but it usually comes in that really light yellowy color. Not so with roasted maple, and apparently when you dry out the maple a little bit more, when you put it in the kiln to get this darker color, it makes for a more stable neck. So that is really cool. Then you also have some really awesome locking tuners in the back of the headstock here that you can see, and then you got the serial number written right on there for you. All right, so what do I think about this instrument? So the thing that I like about Reverend guitars is that they're kind of a really fun hybrid between Gibson and Fender guitars. So obviously we have a Fender scale length. We have the two humbuckers, which definitely harks back to Gibson. We have the bolt-on neck, which is definitely more of a Fender thing. But we have a 12-inch radius fretboard, which is more of a Gibson thing. So if you're looking for something that's kind of in the middle between a Les Paul and a Strat or a Tele or something, Reverend Guitars is probably going to be your brand of choice in that case. And to be totally honest, I think these sound better than Gibson's, but that's just me. Something that I also forgot to mention here is that, as you can see, the center of the body is thicker than the wings of the body. And then it also has this fun little F-hole in it. Why? Apparently, it's to make the guitar resonate a little bit better. So that's really fun. Now, you can hear it acoustically speaking right now. I mean, you can hear it, which is really fun. And when you're playing it, you can feel it kind of vibrate against your body, which is really awesome. Now, one of the coolest and niftiest features is this bass contour knob. Personally, a very big fan of it. I'll kind of monkey with it right now. So when I have it rolled off, like I do right now, it sucks out the low end. Not like all of the signal, but enough to like really cut that deeper low end out. And then when you roll it all the way on, it's just all of the pickup signal that's coming out of the output jack. So we're going to hear what it's like with everything rolled off and then rolled back on. And then kind of I'll play with a few little nifty things that you can do with this. Now that is really, really fun. That's probably one of the coolest things about the bass contour knob. And now you can get kind of creative with it and kind of roll it back and forth, and it kind of sounds like a tremolo almost. That is a really fun little thing that you can do with this thing. I like that. Now, the part that I like about this is that it's really, really comfortable to play. Like I was saying, it's got a 12-inch radius fretboard. It's a little bit flatter than a Fender, and I like that personally. I really, really honestly love that about this guitar. So it works really good for leads. It's very comfortable with playing rhythm stuff on for sure. So yeah, it can do the clean stuff. It's got a really, really wide range of sounds, to say the least. But it excels at nearly everything. Would I trust it in death metal? Probably not. But it can probably do anything all the way up to extreme metal. I mean, black metal, probably, if I'm being totally frank here. But I mean, it can do anything from rock, pop, country, blues, jazz, avant-garde stuff, stoner rock. Anything you want to do, you can do it with this thing. And it sounds very convincing. Now, the cool thing about it is it has, with this little hole, kind of a little carry handle. Now, obviously I'm kidding here, but it's something that you could do with it, I suppose. But I personally love this guitar. So who would I recommend this to? Honestly, anyone. If you're looking for, you know, a vintagey type guitar that is really, really versatile, or you're torn between a Fender and a Gibson, this is your guitar. It's the best of both worlds, and honestly, the craftsmanship is pretty great. Now, I do have one tiny thing to gripe about here. The only thing I didn't like was the input jack. It's not even a bad input jack, but in this particular guitar, I can't speak for all of them, the input jack wasn't really great for my cable. It wasn't like it was loose and floppy or anything, but the cable would randomly slip out. That's not a big deal. But it was just something that I noticed. If I played it for 35 minutes, it would slip out just a hair once and kind of screw the signal up a little bit. But if you're tucking it behind the strap, that's probably not even going to be an issue. And I can't even say that that issue that I had is an issue on all Reverends. So, but based on how this thing plays and feels, I doubt that that's an issue on every other Reverend. So I would give this thing a solid 9.3 out of 10. It is fantastic. A fantastically built piece of gear. Great pickups, great build quality. It's got the hybrid features on it. It's wonderful. But hopefully you liked what I had to say about this and maybe a few of the tones that I got. But if you want to hear more tones, go back into my channel, hit up the part 1 playthrough video, okay? But anyways, if you like this video and you want to see more of my stupid face and hear more of my stupid voice, definitely click subscribe and smash that bell notification. Now, you can also hit me up on Facebook. Now just pretend this is a keyboard and type it into your browser, you turkey. Or hit me up on Instagram at sloppyjoes_shredshack. But anyways, my name is Joe. This is a Reverend Airsonic RA. I hope you guys like what I had to say about it. If you want to hear more tones, go back into my channel and hit up the playthrough video. But anyways, later!